Hey boo! Welcome back. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about my absolute favorite jeans at the moment. I got this inspiration for this video from Jamari. I don't know her channel, but I'll link it down below. I personally love jeans. I would say jeans and blazers are my favorite things to purchase. I never regret buying another pair of new jeans, and I just feel like jeans go with a lot regardless of your style. I'll admit in the last maybe 2 years or so, I've definitely been wearing jeans a bit less. Definitely because of my move to London, I feel like it's a little bit dressier than what I'm used to in North America, and I kind of like that. I definitely opt for dressier leggings, pants, dresses, things like that. But regardless, jeans are still one of my favorite things to purchase. I love buying new ones, and I do have a steady rotation of favorites that have really been rocking with me for the last little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys those today, and hopefully this helps you in your denim purchase. And I'll also break down why I love them, what I like about them, and also what I don't like about them. So if you're interested, keep watching. So the first pair of my favorite denim at the moment would be these jeans from Hudson. So forgive me, 2 of them I don't have the model names for. I've had these jeans for a while. These are a high-waisted pair. This is 92% cotton, 6% elasto multi-tester, and 2% elastane. So I'll put down below what the elasto multi-tester is, but basically what it's trying to tell you is 8% of this denim is incredibly stretchy, and I can vouch for that. These are by far the stretchiest jeans I own. I would say they are almost a jegging, but right before a jegging. The reason why I love these is, one, I love the wash. This type of denim blue, but not completely coated, still a bit of a mixed wash, is my favorite color of denim to buy, because I feel that you can wear it casually with a t-shirt if you want to and still look polished, or you can dress it up and still look great in the evenings. I find that it straddles the line of day to night very well. It's a high-waisted skinny. I will never stop buying skinny jeans regardless of what's in style or what's on trend. I feel that it suits my body type very well. It's flattering. It's easy to go with a lot. I like it with flats. I like it with heels. I like it in the daytime. I like it in the evening. I just feel like it does a lot for one cohesive style, and I just feel that if I'm going to invest in denim, I'm always going to invest in some sort of tapered pair before I invest in a boot cut or a straight cut or flared or anything like that. That's just my personal opinion. One thing that I don't like about these jeans is, and this is my fault, I definitely bought them in too big of a size. So I do have an issue with thinking that sometimes I buy things in a bigger size just because I feel like it's more comfortable. I want to anticipate like any shrinkage that may or may not happen in the wash. So regardless of things saying that they're pre-shrunk or not, you never really know. And the worst is to have a pair of jeans that are too tight. It's just not comfortable, it doesn't look good, and it's just a waste. So I bought these in a 27, and I hands down should have got a 26, maybe even a 25 if I was really pushing it, but definitely a 26. Because these are a higher waist and they're so stretchy, I could have definitely gone down a size, but I still love them. This is something that I can bring to the alterationist, which I probably will now that I'm really thinking about it, to get tailored just to kind of like cinch it in just a little bit. But the reason why I love these, again, the color, the fit, and the way it makes my butt look is incredible. It is definitely one of my favorite pairs of jeans for that reason alone. Next up is a high-rise skinny from MASSIMO DUTTI. Basically, this is part of Zara, MASSIMO, I think, Bershka, I don't know, it's all the same family, it's all Inditex. Low-key, MASSIMO makes amazing denim, like unreal. I have 3 pairs of jeans from them, phenomenal. I love them all. This is the one that I've had the longest. It's a button fly. Guys, I'm obsessed with button flies. I love them so much. I feel like it's like almost like boning right where your belly button area is. Now that might sound uncomfortable for some people, but I feel like it just holds you in nicer than like one massive long zipper. It's hard to find quality button fly jeans that have a bit of stretch in them. I don't know why. I think because the button fly is a bit more on the vintage side that people end up putting that style on very rigid denim, and I get it, but unfortunately it just makes it very difficult to find comfy button fly jeans. I feel like they knocked it out of the park with these ones. It's significantly darker than most of the denim that I have, but it still has a little bit of the puckering. It still has a little bit of that stone wash that I like. These go with everything, incredibly comfortable, super easy to style. Again, it's a skinny like I mentioned. Button fly, it washes very well. That's something I forgot to mention with the Hudson denim. The Hudson denim, they both wash very well. These are jeans that I've had at least 2 years. The Hudson I've had longer, and I'm pretty loyal with my routine. It's cold wash, inside out, hang to dry. I absolutely do not tumble dry any of my denim. I never do, I never will. It fades too quickly, it shrinks, and it just ruins all the money that you've spent. The reason why I also like these is that this is not a mile high rise. It's still a high rise, but nothing too crazy. It hits very nicely at my belly button. So I will go into detail that I have a short torso and long legs. So I'm only 5'5", so it can be a bit of an issue sometimes because the inseam needs to be long enough that it doesn't make me look like I'm wearing floods, but it can't be too high because then it really just cuts down on my torso, and because I'm busty, that already gives the illusion that I don't have a long torso. So basically what I'm trying to say is if I'm not careful, I can wear something high-waisted with a big belt, have a blouse, and just look like boobs and waist, like no torso whatsoever. I've seen it. I've even like worn outfits that look okay in person, and then you take a picture and you're like, it looks like I have no stomach. It's the oddest thing, and I think it's super unflattering. So that's something that I've realized recently. While I can do a high rise, I have to be mindful. It does need to be a medium high rise, if that makes sense, or a true mid-rise is ideal for my body type. The worst thing is that most mid-rise denim do not account for a little bit of curve, so they don't end up fitting the butt very well, which is usually the issue, but I will show you a pair that I think does a really good job. But yes, these are phenomenal. I highly recommend MASSIMO if you haven't gone into their store before to look at denim specifically. Even during sale season, I find that they do really good washes, really good styles that are flattering and not incredibly trendy, because obviously that's not the clientele. So I find that a lot of their pieces are timeless and you'll have them for at least a couple years. So this is actually another denim that I love. This is from Paige. This is the Hoxton straight ankle. These are the only straight pair of denim that I have in my collection. In terms of this video, I do have maybe 1 or 2, but these by far fit the best. They are the nicest. I am obsessed with this color. If you look closely at it, it's basically a blue-gray with undertones of pink. It's absolutely gorgeous. Every time I wear these jeans, I get compliments on it. People always ask me where I got it from. Super unique in a way that I think is timeless, that I know I can wear with lots of things. This is another denim I've had at least 3+ years. Love it. It is by far the softest pair of jeans in the collection that I'm talking about today. You put it on and it is so smooth. It's hard to explain because a lot of times soft jeans mean that it's really like just less of a denim, and that's not it at all. The way they have processed it, they've just done it in such a great way. What also I like about these is super flattering on the butt. This is more of a mid-rise. Again, I think that's why I like it so much, and it does a good job of kind of putting me all in, sucking it in, getting everything in there, and also lifting the butt in a little bit of a way that I think is super flattering. These are one of my favorites. I hover between a 25 and a 26. I don't own anything less than a 25. Those days are way gone. So I think that this being a 25 is probably a little bit generous. Paige is an American brand, and usually American brands are a little bit more generous with their sizing than European brands, but this fits so well. And back in the day, I used to work in retail, and Paige started to kind of like make the scene, especially in Canada. We used to always tell like more curvier clients, and curvier doesn't necessarily mean like bigger. It just means anyone with more defined shape to check out Paige, because they used to classify their denim in a different way. I think they had like a honey one, and like they used to have like different names, and it used to really fit well on women with a little bit of a butt, a little bit of a hip, a little bit of like a waist. So we always used to tell clients to go check it out. So it's nice to see that all these years later they haven't really deviated too much from that ethos, and I think that these are just a great fit. So if you're looking to invest in a straight ankle denim, would highly recommend Paige. So next up is the Levi's 710 Super Skinny. I will say that I have several different types of Levi's. Vintage 501s, 721, the Mile High Skinny, and I used to have a wedgie fit. I got rid of that. I find them incredibly uncomfortable. If you've got a little bit of a butt, I find them very uncomfortable because they have no stretch. So I've gone through quite a bit of Levi's. I've tried on a lot. These are by far my favorite, but I wouldn't say that they are my most worn, and I'll explain. So one, the 710 Super Skinny is more of a mid-rise. So because I have longer legs, I do wish that this inseam was a bit longer. It's not, which is a bit of a bum sometimes. The rise is perfect for me, but the inseam is just a bit too short. So I end up wearing my Mile High Skinny or my 721s. Those are both in black also, so they just go with everything, and it's really easy to dress them up or down. However, these and the Hudsons, I would say, make my butt look the best in my opinion. I love the way it looks. It's incredibly flattering. The rise suits my torso so well. If you have a long torso, probably not much of an issue for you. I would say try on the 721s just to see how they make your butt look. Also the wash. This wash is incredible. I love this blue. I love the puckering. Not too much, not too little. I've had these for several years now. They wash way better than my black ones, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. They just hold their color so well, and they hold their shape. Not this, the Paige or the Hudsons or the MASSIMOs have given in a way that I don't like the denim anymore. All denim will give you a little bit throughout time. At least an hour sitting down in denim, you will stretch it a little bit, but you really still want it to retain most of its shape. Otherwise, it's just not the same piece of denim that you bought. So I don't have an issue with any of these. Obviously prices vary. Hudson and Paige are more designer denim versus Levi's and MASSIMO are more high street. So I would say hovering around $80 to $100 or 80 to 100 pounds. But by far one of my favorites. I love these so much. I wear a size 26 in these denim. So it's 70% cotton, 28% polyester, and 2% elastane. So obviously this is not going to be a very rigid denim. The fact that there's only like, what did I say, 70% cotton, that's a pretty low amount for a standard pair of jeans. But the way it comes together is fabulous. Honestly, I have no complaints. The only thing, like I said, is the inseam. It's 30, which is super short for me. I would never buy an inseam that short if I could pick, but these are so perfect that I just suck it up. My final pair is the Levi's 721 High Rise Skinny. Not to be confused with the 710 Super Skinny. Those are the ones I was just talking about. I know it can get a bit confusing because Levi's has like numbers, but then they also have names. It's just a lot. But the 721 High Rise Skinny is definitely one of my favorites. For me, black denim is super easy. It goes with everything. If you work corporate and you've got casual Fridays, you know exactly what I mean, because you can still wear it, still look put together. In offices, you can't wear ripped jeans. You can't really wear frayed jeans. I don't like wearing straight cut denim or any of the more fashionable denim unless I'm wearing heels. I don't wear heels to work. It's just like a whole thing. The easiest thing to do is put on a pair of high-waisted skinny black jeans. You know what I mean? So I'll tell you what the things that I like. Obviously, great inseam, great fit, fits my butt, does a great job. I don't think it's the most like butt flattering denim that I own. I think by far the Hudson, the Paige, and the other Levi's do a great job of really like lifting up my butt, you know what I mean? Having that more like peach look. These ones are okay, it's fine, it's no big deal. What I like about this is a more of a medium high rise. It's not as high as it sounds. It just sounds like it's gonna be up to your tits, but it's not. And that's what I like about it. What I don't like about this denim is this doesn't hold its color that well. I haven't had these for that long. I wash them the same way I wash all my other jeans. While these aren't incredibly faded, I would probably think in the next year or so, they're going to start to show, especially around the pockets and the zippers and the buttons. That's where it starts to fade the quickest. And I just feel that for Levi's, it shouldn't be that way. Like, denim is what they do, and for some reason, I know it's black denim and it's much harder to retain the color for some reason, but these ones just seem to fade a bit quickly compared to the Mile High Super Skinny. As you can tell by the name, it is very high-waisted, so although it doesn't look bad on me, it's just not the most flattering. It's not the best I could do, if that makes sense. I think that, like I said, a medium rise, a higher rise, like a medium high rise is just a better fit for me because of my short torso and my long legs. What's great about this is the inseam is pretty good. These are 30, but for some reason they feel longer than that. But these are size 25. They work, they do the job, but I wouldn't say that they're my favorite. But I have noticed that obviously they just keep the dye better than these ones. These ones would be perfect if they were in a 32 inseam and they kept the dye. They would be my ideal pair of black jeans, but for some reason they don't. And that's about it. So I hope you guys like this video. I know that it's not really focused on new things or anything like that, but I hope that it is helpful in terms of learning about denim, how denim can work for you. Jeans are just one of those things that I think can work for everyone, but again, take your time, find the right one based on your body type. Go to a store, try on a million pairs. Don't be compelled to buy any single one until you really, really, really like what you see in the mirror. It's so important. Take a note of things like your torso, how long your legs are, how you want to wear these jeans. Are you going to wear them with sneakers? Are you going to wear them with heels? Are you going to wear them at night? Are you going to wear them to work? Take a note of washes. Lighter washes tend to lean more on the casual side. Darker washes look a bit more fancy. I think if you're investing in jeans and you're really starting to build that wardrobe, always go with a darker wash over a lighter wash. Lighter washes also tend to come in and out of fashion way more frequently than darker washes. Darker washes don't really go out of style in my opinion. Come fall, you will see darker denim, whether it's a solid blue with brown stitching or a dark blue with a little bit of stone wash or black. They will never fail you as long as they still look well put together and clean and not frayed and faded or anything like that. You will be absolutely fine. Check out the brands I mentioned below. Some other brands that I've been told make fabulous denim would be Reformation. I bought denim on ASOS before. I have bought denim from Zara, not my favorite, but I have bought from them, and I know people really love Topshop denim as well. So check those out, highly recommend, and I hope you guys liked this video and you found it informative. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know who sells your favorite jeans. Where are you guys buying jeans from? Tell me on Instagram, follow me there if you don't already, or comment down below. I would love to know where you're buying denim and where I can pick up a new pair, because creating this video has made me want to buy even more jeans. So definitely let me know down below. And until next time, guys, take care of yourself and be well. Talk to you soon. Bye.